What goes from 0 to 25,000 subscribers in less than 24 hours? Well, bitboy Crypto, aka Ben Armstrong, he is back and he is on his own YouTube channel now. What is this all about? What does the situation truly look like? And where did his Lambo go? So we're going to break it all down in this video for you so you understand exactly what's going on. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything in the cryptocurrency space. With that being said, let's take a look and see what's going on with Ben Armstrong, aka bitboy Crypto. So they sold his Lambo. Very interesting for someone who was driving around saying that he was making it from the channel. Actually, turns out that wasn't his Lambo, but we'll get into this article because it is pretty interesting. So Ben Armstrong announced a few changes as he started from scratch. Now, in fairness, his new Twitter handle, his new YouTube channel have absolutely gone crazy. So here's his YouTube channel, one video, 64,000 views, 27,000 subscribers in less than a couple of days. Absolutely mental. And then likewise, is Twitter doing exactly the same? Now, remember, he was at 1.1 million views, million subscribers, massive following on Twitter. And you know, look, it'd be interesting to see how he builds out, interesting to see how he developed. My only thing was, you know, we saw him very vulnerable, talking about kind of what had gone wrong, and now he is born again. He's making it happen. He feels like he's been adopted once again back into crypto, but it could be good news for Ben coin holders. So you see that, look, changes include new YouTube channel, new X account. Armstrong said bitboy company took everything, including his Lamborghini. He invited supporters to follow him as he would make them rich again. Bold statements. So what does it really mean? Well, look, just call me Ben is what he kind of talked about. And fundamentally, it is now no longer bitboy Crypto. It's all about Ben Armstrong and that he is absolutely just going to make it himself. But what is interesting is the fact of what Hit BTC Network did. And I guess what the kind of bitboy Crypto brand did as well. It said here, look, as well as the Lambos under the company's name, he also invited supporters to follow him again, promising they will get rich. I'm starting over in a lot of ways and you're going to get to start over with me. If you missed the last bear market, here we are in this one. You're going to see we're all going to get it back, he assured. So very interesting. But like I said, a lot of it in the name of the company. We talked a little bit in my previous video just around the company names and how they truly did it. It does mean that he must have sold part of the company or employed certain directors, because you can't just lose it if you are the founding person from that, unless you have not got the dominant share. So interesting. But he said the Lamborghini's gone. They sold the Lambo out from underneath me. And so going forward, we are going to work this together and we're going to start from the ground zero. Now, it definitely will be an interesting view. It'll be an interesting standpoint. And I guess a real test of what he is about and what he does. Obviously, there was a lot of debate around kind of projects that maybe he shouldn't have pushed. Is that going to change? Are the sponsors going to roll back in, and is he going to jump back onto these? So he said that his best wishes to those who remained members of the old bitboy channel. However, he announced that as part of embracing his identity as only Ben Armstrong, there is a lot of changes. We're not going to attack people. We're not going to go to at people. The bravado of bitboy is gone. Interesting. Bear in mind, he went over to try and find Sam Bankman-Fried all by himself on a one-man crusade. So all very interesting. Well, look, the important thing is, what does that look like for Ben coin holders? Now, Ben coin not been performing too well. It is on a V3 liquidity pool. You can see that 0.3% is going into the tax, but currently trading at 3085, up about 31%. So very interesting that it's actually starting to make some moves on Ben coin. Now, is it got the potential to come back up? Maybe. It has a long way to go. And truly, is Ben going to put the effort and time into it? Only time will tell when it comes to this. In the more positive sense, the cryptocurrency market having a bit of a rally. 26,243 is the current price. So we did get a nice little push up on BTC, broke through and out of this channel, broke through 26,047, which we talked about quite a bit on the channel in terms of a real support structure. So look, I think it's going to be a very interesting couple of months with Ben Armstrong back at the helm, with bitboy Crypto back or gone as it is, and see kind of how it all plays out. We know that the Ben token needs a bit more, and ultimately we know that it did tank along the side of his social empire. It did absolutely take a big hit. Now, whether this will come back, whether this will continue to come back, I think could be a real benefit to Ben coin holders. It could really link into the new brand. Obviously, it's completely linked back to him as well. So there is a real opportunity now for Ben Armstrong, aka what was bitboy Crypto, to come out, do something right, really push this token, and there could be some decent money to be made for a lot of people. Likewise, we'll see how his journey folds out. We'll see how his journey pans out, and whether or not he is a different Ben, or whether it's the same old Ben, just with a slightly different name. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of it all? What do you think of the whole Ben Armstrong situation? Do you think he's changed? Do you think he is genuinely going to make you rich? I'm most interested to know your views. As ever, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.